and Kidwire had sex. Yes, it looked like they had sex. So guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dorcas. I means Ijacha Dorcas. I don't know if you've been following me, you know the meaning of Dorcas, but my name is Dorcas and this is my channel. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. If you're new here, please subscribe. You see that red button down there? Just hit that red button. It's free. So on this week's highlight of Bigbrother Naija, it was a bit dull, and I feel like their week usually picks up when it starts getting towards the weekend, because that's the time they start to allow them take alcohol. Fridays, Saturdays, and then their Mondays are usually tense. So I think they drink a little on Mondays too, because that's when they pick the HOH, and then that's when they know that, oh, you are all up for possible eviction. Sorry, this hair keeps coming out. Okay, we got it. Okay. So first, let me start with the game. There was the Oppo game, there was a Guinness Smooth game, and then there was a regular Thursday night arena game, and also the Friday games. And I feel like initially they used to be like nonchalant and reluctant about the games, but these days they're beginning to get more interested and competitive, and I like that. And oh, in case you're wondering about my background, yes, yeah, I'm shooting in a bedroom. Yeah. So moving on to the Bigbrother Naija gist, because I'm sure that's what you tuned in for, and not my bedroom gist, because this bedroom is not done. When it's done, I'm still going to show you guys, because I want to set up my office here. That's get like a table and chair so I can edit properly with my laptop, you know, a nice shelf. Moving on to Bigbrother Naija gist, there were more fights this week. This week was filled with fights, and the top 3 people that fought a number of times, Lucy, Nengi, Erica, 3 of them fought at least twice this week, but Lucy took it to another level and fought 3 times. Not literally fighting, you can't fight in the house or evict you, but Lucy had a fight with Kidwire. I almost said Kidwire, because I mean there is no kid without Erica, so it's just like Lucy had a fight with Kidwire. The same Lucy had a fight with Nengi this week. Lucy also had a fight with Erica this week. Now with Lucy, I'm beginning to feel like her fights are less. When Ebuka asked her, she said she explained why she had fights with these people, and I understood why she had fights with these people. But whenever she's having fights with these people, by these people I mean Nengi and Erica, she always says things like the fight seems to always be about a guy. Like maybe Nengi is getting too much attention from guys, all Nengi knows is guys, or like it has to do with a guy. Then even Erica was still about kids. So it was like it's beginning to come off. It might not be the case. It's beginning to come off like you have an issue with these girls actually being with guys, and it's beginning to also come off like you have an issue with guys not being around you, because I feel like if she had guys around her, she probably wouldn't do all those things she's doing. But she claims that it is not about the guys. She actually has issues with them, but it's still, I don't know, Lucy is a bit shaky, maybe because of the kind of things she says when she's upset with them. Like if you're upset with somebody, tell them why you're upset with them, and don't insult them and say things like you can't function without a man, you like when a man holds. Like it's starting to seem like it is about a man. Another interesting fight this week was Erica and Watoni. Erica felt a type of way like Watoni had been throwing jabs. She walked up to Watoni to try to confront Watoni, probably did not approach her in the right way. Watoni got upset and she apologized, not approaching her right, and all of a sudden it exploded. And Watoni made it seem like the fight was about a guy, and Erica kept clarifying it. No, I'm not fighting with you because of a guy. I am fighting with you because of your reaction towards me. And Erica also, this hair. Whew. Sorry guys, I can see it. You know when like hair is like just there and you can see it, so I can see it in the corner of my eyes. Watoni kept making it seem like it was about a guy. Up Nepa, shocker. See when they're bringing lessons morning. Really heated, and Erica made a comment about Watoni's son. I felt like you don't bring a child into an argument, but the same breath, on the same hand, I can say that Watoni brought it up because she kept saying, I have a son, I'm here for the money, I don't have time for this rubbish. And then she responded and said, you have a son, then act like you have a son and stop acting like. Now that came off wrong because you don't bring a child into any fight, but Watoni brought it up first. So I don't know if I'm supporting Erica now or supporting Watoni, but they were both wrong basically. And then Twitter people that will not watch something on TV will just pick stuff up and run with it. Oh, the Nengi and Kaisha's fight too was quite interesting, and it got really heated. I were in each other's faces and all of that stuff. I'm scratching my head more. I don't know why I did that. This week was filled with more fights than anything else. Fights, fights, fights. And Lucy, Erica, and Nengi were involved in those fights twice. Now, after the Erica and Watoni fight, Kid tried to calm the situation like twice. Erica asked him not to get involved, and I feel like Kid was able to do that. He went, he sat, he ate his noodles, he went to the room, hugged his girl, hyped her up, came back downstairs and calmed the storm like nothing happened, called everybody back out, gave them drinks, and it was all good. I feel like Kid is so mature. At this point, I feel like Kid will go really far. If he doesn't win the money, then he might probably be first runner-up, because Kid's game is tight. Like, he went in, hyped his girl, stopped her from crying, brought her back downstairs, called everybody, including Watoni, that the girl, his babe, fought with, and calmed the whole situation down. Oh, the gist that you've been waiting for since the alleged sex that happened between Erica and Kid. So, you know, oh, thank God for Explorer. With DSTV Explorer, you get to pause, take it back, take it forward, fast forward, rewind, and all of that good stuff. So when I saw that scene, I was able to take it back basically. So I paused it, I took it back, and now Kayode, the cameraman, in case you didn't know Kayode is the cameraman. I'm not sure, but we'll call him Kayode. Kayode now took it off, so it was barely 10 seconds, and then social media was blowing up that they had sex. I watched it, I took it back, I watched it again, I took it back, I watched it again 3 or 4 times, so that I can get a full picture, so that when I come on here, it's not like I'm giving you just from social media. I saw it with my Korokoro eyes. It looked like they were having sex. Now, they can come out of the house and tell you that they did not have sex, and there is nothing you can do about it. But it looked like they were having sex. Let me explain. Kid laid on the bed and Erica was backing Kid. There was movement under the duvet. We did not see a face-to-face kind of action. We saw Erica backing Kid and Kid behind Erica. Now, it looked like... Excuse me. What's going on? I just washed this hair. So it looked like something was going on under the duvet. We could see movements between both of them under the duvet. So it actually really looked like they were having sex. Kaisha was evicted. So Kaisha was evicted, and well, I feel like Kaisha just started to open up this week. We all knew that she had a thing for Neo, and I feel like she's like you see that red button there? Hit the red button and subscribe. It's free. Maybe like a lion when they want to get their prey. You know how they just lock around the corner and just wait. They're usually like patient. They just wait for you to come, and then they bounce on you. So I feel like that's what Kaisha was doing. She was taking it slow. She liked Neo, but she didn't want to be so forward. So she was just hanging around and waiting for either Neo to come around or see that she likes him. She gave him hints, obviously, because they had conversations about it. Ebuka also asked her about it, and she said it on stage that she actually likes Neo, and maybe when he leaves the house, something might happen. She also said in the house that everyone is single. So I feel like if she had stayed longer, we would have probably seen more between Kaisha and Neo, because Neo and V's relationship, I feel like to an extent, it's a bit toxic, because they fight more than they are at peace. Like, it's one thing or the other with them, and I personally do not necessarily agree with how Neo reacts when he's upset, because he goes behind V and says stuff that's not necessarily nice about V, and I feel like once she sees it when she leaves the house, she might feel a type of way. Another couple that didn't do so much this week, we expected more progress, but there wasn't so much progress, is Prince and Tolani Badge. So Prince said it in the house. He wasn't going to have sex. He said he is not interested in having sex on national TV. He didn't say it to Tolani though, but I feel like Tolani has been giving him green lights, kissing him here and there. I'm waiting for his reaction, but Prince has been a bit slow. He claims he likes her. He says he likes her, so let's see how that goes. But so in terms of relationships right now, we have Prince and Tolani, Kidwire and Erica, V and Neo, Ozo and Nengi. Those ones are just, I don't even know what they're doing. Nengi is beginning to like Ozo but doesn't want to be romantically involved with Ozo yet. So I feel like we just have to watch that one. Although I don't like the way Ozo, I really don't like the way Ozo is being dragged along. Like, he might end up getting hurt at the end of the day, because what if she leaves the house and her boyfriend makes up with her after the show? It might go south for Ozo and he will get hurt. Now Dorothy, on the other hand, says she doesn't want to play her cards yet. She actually likes someone in the house but doesn't want to play her cards yet because she has coconut head. That's what she said. It's not me. She said she has coconut head and she doesn't want to play her cards yet. But I think she's just taking it easy so she doesn't get hurt because of the whole triangle that happened between her, Nengi, and Ozo in week 2 and 3. So I think I get where she's coming from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. So thanks for watching, guys. See you on my next one. Bye.